Let's do things a little different this year. You see what I mean? I'm in the car and I just wanted to do something a little different. It's kind of weird not sitting down in the driver's seat. But I said, you know what, let me get a little bit more comfortable in the back here. And let's talk about Liverpool versus Manchester City. Combined 11 for the 2021-22 season. Match 1. Okay, it's on. This is war. That's the theme. This is war. Chelsea versus City. The build-up was really nice. And, you know, City came out on top. A 0-0. Liverpool weren't able to beat Chelsea, but I almost said City, but let's hope that's what it is. But they weren't able to beat Chelsea. The game ended 1-1 at Anfield. So these are the three teams that are like in the, let's say, in contention to win the title. Man United are in the talk, but I don't want to put them in there. I really don't want to put them in there anymore, man. They not that good, but still they're in it. Anyways, let us go. Last season's combined 11 I did with Ryan LFC, and I came up with Mane, Aguero, Salah for the front three. We know Aguero has left, so we need a new striker. There'll be a little rearrangement. I did pick Jurgen Klopp to manage a team last time around. The midfield trio was Kevin De Bruyne, Thiago Alcantara, and Fabinho. And the reason why Thiago made it is because he was signed in, when was he signed? I think he was signed in September. And we did this in November. I can't even remember when we did this. But Thiago, I have to say, I didn't deserve to be in that combined 11 last season. But it was based on reputation, you know what I'm saying? Well, it was Fabinho, Thiago, and Kevin De Bruyne in the midfield. Defense, Robertson, Walker, Van Dijk, Laporte, and Alison in goal. Guys, I have news for you. The combined 11 this season, it's a lot different. It's not so different, not super different, but it has changed, man. A lot has changed since. When we did it, Liverpool were the holders. They relinquished their title. They came in third, and City won the league, as we should know, by a big margin. So, look, Liverpool, Man City combined 11. I really love doing these. The last combined 11 I did with Chelsea fan Taron didn't really meet a lot of eyeballs, but this one, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who's going to see this one. Look, let us talk. Let us talk here. Pep versus Klopp. Who am I going to pick in terms of the manager this time around? Guys, I'm going to have to go for Pep Guardiola. When you look at the record, the recent record between these two managers, Pep has got the better of Klopp. We talk about the last 3 games, 9-2, with Pep unbeaten. If you want to go a bit further, you can, but I think Pep has had the better games, in my opinion. If you take out the Champions League tie, and you take out that time when we lost, what was that, 3-1 at Anfield, yeah, it has been Man City. But let's get back to the combined 11. I'm going to go for Pep Guardiola to manage a team formation 4-3-3. And before you get down in the comments, guys, I'm going to be very equal here. There's going to be 12 personnel involved, 11 players and a manager, 12. I'm going 6-6. It's going to be even. So I'm going to play it very, very fair here, because I could have gone with a lot of different things, but I'm choosing to play it fair with this one because, yeah, I think it's fair. I think you have to be objective. It could be a situation where there's 8 City players and 3 Liverpool, or there could be a situation where there's 7 Liverpool players and 4 Man City players as well. There's different scenarios because both teams do boast some very, very good individual players. And when you combine them, oh my God, what a super team. And that's what I'm building right now, a super team. So 4-3-3, Pep Guardiola in charge. Who am I going to go with in the goal? Look, Alison versus Edison. Zach Steffen, Luis Karius, Adrian, Quivin Kelleher, even a Scott Carson. These guys don't stand a chance to make the combined 11. So it's Alison versus Edison. And I'm going to choose Edison. I'm really going to choose Edison on the strength of his the Golden Glove Awards. He's been winning season after season. And the fact that he was getting the nod ahead of Alison for Brazil lately. And Alison just has these mistakes in him, man. Some silly mistakes. I know Edison do have a few mistakes in him as well. But Alison with these mistakes last season, and it's just unlike Alison. But he's always had a mistake in him. You see what I'm saying? Remember that time when he tried to dribble the ball and lost the ball and got the goal scored on him? But you also could argue for Alison in the fact that he scored a brilliant goal last season. So, you know, two very, very good goalkeepers. I would say both goalkeepers are world-class goalkeepers. Alison, I think, is a really, really good shot stopper. But in terms of distribution and ball playing skills, Edison, man. Super keeper Edison, man. And his ball stopping ability isn't that bad either. So, look, we've wrapped up the goalkeeping position. Let's move into the center halves. I'm going to go with two center halves where there'll be two center backs and two full backs. So the center back pairing will be Virgil van Dijk, back from his long-term injury and still looking very, very good. And the player of the season last year, Ruben Diaz, European Defender of the Season 2020-21. God damn, gargantuan, man. These two combined, amazing, amazing. Pep even made Ruben Diaz the captain the last game. I was like, Jesus, man. Woo! The man is on the surge. He's on the upward. Listen, his stock has rose since we did the last Combine 11. He didn't even make the freaking cut. So, Laporte out last season. Bam. Diaz in. Alison out. Edison in. Van Dijk, Ken, it's very difficult to dislodge him. In terms of the right back position, well, before I move on to the right back, notable mentions: Joel Matip, Joe Gomez, John Stones, Nathan Ake, and you have Nat Phillips. I said Joel Matip, right? Emerick Laporte as well. So just mention these players. All good center halves, but can't make the Combine 11. In terms of the right back, Ryan and I had a big debate last season. Big debate. The Combine 11 video was like 33 minutes. I had to rewatch it today to just get last season's Combine 11 here for Liverpool City. And about 20 minutes of the video was us arguing about Trent Alexander-Arnold versus Kyle Walker. Guys, Trent cannot defend. Trent cannot defend. How are you guys going to argue for Trent Alexander-Arnold when the man cannot defend? Go and check Liverpool's goals they conceded this season. Let's just talk about this season. Trent Alexander-Arnold at fault. Positionally, poor. Poor, man. So with Kyle Walker, he's stronger, he's faster, and he's better defensively. On the offense, Kyle Walker is very good, but he doesn't do too much. You see what I'm saying? Because he knows his job is to defend. He leaves the attacking to Jesus and to Mahrez and to Bernardo. He does overlap sometimes, but he doesn't really find himself up the field like Trent, always running back, reeling, running back. You see what I mean? If Kyle Walker has to run back, he's fast enough to catch up. But I know this would be a big argument in the comments and you guys won't agree with me. I'm not saying Trent is not a quality footballer. He's very good going forward. His attacking game is very top-notch. But in terms of defense, man, I think he loses a lot of points. Even Gareth Southgate knows this. Even Southgate knows this, guys. You see what I mean? He played him in the midfield. You're not going to see Kyle Walker playing in the midfield. You'll see Kyle Walker playing at centre-back. So I'm going to go with Kyle Walker there. Very difficult to dislodge him in my Combine 11. Listen, Trent, I need to see you do something better in defense. And maybe next time. Who knows? Maybe next year. João Cancelo comes to mind. You know, he's been very, very good. He's been playing left back a lot of times. And another mention, well, Trent Alexander-Arnold and João Cancelo. When we move over to the left back, guys, I was very, very tempted to put João Cancelo as the left back. But I was saying to myself, that would be kind of disrespectful, you know what I mean? I know Robertson is having a torrid time this season, in my opinion. His deliveries haven't been so good, and he has not been at his best. But is it that bad to take him out the Combine 11 and replace him with Cancelo? No. I was tempted. I actually put down Cancelo, But I was like, no, that ain't fair, man. That ain't fair. Maybe Robertson is just going through a little bad patch, struggling with injuries. Cancelo has been great, and the fact that I'm tempted to put him at left back is just testament of how great he has been. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Robertson. I'm gonna go with Robertson. So the back line, Edison in goal. You have Diaz, Van Dijk, Walker, and Robertson. Now we're going to move into the defensive midfield position, where I chose to go with Fabinho. He was there last season, and I don't think he did anything wrong to take him out. I love Fernandinho to death. I like Rodri, but I'm going to leave the Brazilian Fabinho Tavares in the middle of the field there to be that cover in front of defense. He's not the fastest, but he's a good defender. I know Liverpool fans are talking about how he's the best defensive midfielder in the world. Listen, you see this thing here? You see this? Have a seat, man. You guys need to stop with the best in the world tags for all your players. Just stop it, man. Stop it. Van Dijk, best defender in the world. Alison, best goalkeeper in the world. Trent, best right back in the world. Andy Robertson, best left back in the world. Really? Come on, guys. Stop it. You're like, come on. Just stop it, man. Stop it. Look, I'm going to go with Fabinho over Fernandinho, Rodri. You have Thiago could play a deep line midfield position. James Milner. Notable mention, James Milner. Played for Man City, played for Liverpool. So we're going to move up to the more attacking positions. Central attacking midfield. I chose to go in with Kevin De Bruyne, automatic pick, of course. And no arguments about that, right? None. He is a Liverpool fan too, right? Growing up, he said he's a Liverpool fan. And I chose to go in with a surprise pick here. Jordan Henderson. I'm going to put some respect on Henderson's name. He didn't make the cut last season. Kevin De Bruyne did. But I'm going to go with Henderson, man. He's been putting in some quality crosses. And that wonder goal he scored against AC Milan. Mucho respect to El Capitan, Jordan Henderson. And he's the captain of the team as well. So I'm going to put some respect on Henderson's name and put him in the midfield. Who misses out? Oxlade-Chamberlain, Phil Foden, Ilkay Gundogan, Naby Keita, Curtis Jones. You have Bernardo Silva. These players come to mind. Am I missing anybody else? If I'm missing anybody, it means that they just, they just absent from my mind and they're not relevant enough to be mentioned, I guess. Hope I don't miss any City players when I'm talking about that. But look, the front three is a very, very tricky. A lot of quality up top. A lot of quality. And it's very tricky to pick a front three. But I was tempted to do some things in the front three, especially at left wing. But I said, nah, man, respect. Left wing, I'm going to go with Sadio Mane. When you check Mane's stats, when you check Grealish's stats, I was tempted to put Foden there. But when you check their stats, Mane has some great stats comparing to those players. Compared to Gabriel Jesus, similar stats. Just want to put that out there. But I'm going to put the Senegalese boogeyman himself, Sadio Mane. Has not been good in front of goal. Let's just put it there. Let's just put that out there. He has been missing some easy chances. But, you know what I mean? It's still early. And I'm not going to just write him off completely because of those missed chances. Notable mentions, Diogo Jota, Raheem Sterling, and Jack Grealish. Sterling being a former Liverpool man as well. So, look. Striker. This one has been a tricky situation for Manchester City. Tricky situation for Liverpool as well. I'm going to go with a surprise pick for you guys. And I'm going to put the Egyptian King Mo Salah as my center forward. I'm going to go with Salah simply because Firmino has been lackluster. Man City does not have a real striker because Gabriel Jesus is now a right winger. You see what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Jota is not a striker. So I'm going to go with Salah. I'm going to go with Mo Salah, who's an automatic pick for the team as well. So Salah goes into the striking position. Notable mention, Ferran Torres, who has been playing centre forward a lot for City. Even Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, all these guys could play there. But I didn't want to go with that kind of unconventional type 11. And Divock Origi comes to mind. But Origi, you're far from making this team, man. Right wing. I'm going to go with Gabriel Jesus. I'm going to go with Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. Guys, I'm actually looking at my wife walking down the street right now. Oh, man. It's a good thing she didn't see me. Funny. But look, I'm going to go with Riyad Mahrez, not Gabriel Jesus. So the front three is all African front three. That's nice, right? That's the quality that Africa possesses right now. Mahrez, oh man, mesmerizing, scintillating. This player is so underrated, man. So underrated. So this guy, right? Think about this. This guy was at Leicester City, and I think he came up from the championship with Leicester, if I'm not mistaken. And he fought off, I'm not going to go into the details, I might confuse myself, but I think he fought off that relegation season when they almost got relegated with, I think that was Nigel Pearson, and then they went on to win the league. You see what I mean? They went on to win the league after, and Mahrez was part of all that, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but whatever. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. And then they went into the Champions League that season, and then, you know what I'm saying? And Mahrez has been around a while. He has been around a while, man. Mahrez has been around in English football for about 7 seasons or so, at least 7 seasons. So Mahrez rounds off my combined 11. So I repeat, Mane, Salah, Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne, Jordan Henderson, Fabinho, Andy Robertson, Van Dijk, Diaz, Kyle Walker, Edison in goal. Damn, it's from the heart. That's why I don't have to look at my paper to actually, you know, give you guys a recap of what my combined 11 is. And the bench, guys, I give you a bench, and the bench is made up of Ilkay Gundogan, Phil Foden, Alison Becker, Emerick Laporte, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joel Matip, Sterling, Fernandinho, and Jack Grealish. 9 players on the bench. I know some big players missed out, but too bad. You can't all fit them in. You see what I mean? You'll need to make 2 combined 11s to actually get these teams, you know, everybody in. And I can't do that. It's only 1 combined 11 right now. I was thinking about putting together a youth combined 11 for the youth players that we've seen so far, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But guys, let me know your combined 11 in the comment section down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Like the video if you like it. And from your boy Dominic Rich, until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.